Yo, it's day 9, man. We made it pretty far. Congratulations to everybody who's been on top of things. I know you're starting to feel that control. I know you're starting to feel the footwork come along. We're not even halfway. Wait till we get to like day 15. You're gonna love to see the process and how much you progress further. Now, I wanna say this. I grew up learning that it was all about handles. I grew up during the and one stage, locking your man up, passing the ball, but I never really put an emphasis on shooting the basketball, which is what we want to do today. I brought in Austin Mills. He's a D1 basketball player, played at Baylor, played at Pepperdine, and he could shoot the rock. He's got some in-home tutorials, in-home drills that you could do to help your shot get better while we're not able to go to courts. Guys, please stay home. I'm trying to get basketball back. Please stay at home. So, I mean, they're saying that 100,000, 240,000 people may end up going in America, like dying. Don't let that be. Stay home, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and get better at basketball. Do these tutorials. We're gonna help you get better. And if you're looking to speed that process up, go to the Academy. Get the Academy. It's 70% off right now. On Monday, the price is gonna go back up. 70% off right now. Go to inthelab.tv. We don't know how long we're gonna be in this process, this whole quarantine stage. Use this time to get better. Now, Austin Mills, man, like I said, he's a shooter. I can't wait for you guys to really get a hold of these jump shooting drills. Now, one thing I want you guys to do, on top of what Austin Mills is gonna put out there for you, I want you to go back and work on some of the other drills. I highly recommend day 7 and day 8 as we're starting to progress into footwork. Footwork is gonna be everything. It's easy to learn how to control the ball, but it's another thing to get those feet to move, all right? So Austin, go ahead and take it away.
So first things first, you always want to start with your fingertips on the ball here, leaving a little bit of room under here. So the ball starts here on the fingertips. You want to have control of the ball on this side. The guide hand goes right on the side of the ball. Now, when I was younger, I used to use my thumb to help me shoot further because I was younger and didn't have the strength. As I got older, I got rid of that habit and started putting my hand on the side of the ball and just using it as a guide hand here. I used to use my thumb to flick it. You don't have to do that. If I were to give you advice, I would start at an earlier age not using it and just keeping your hand on the side of the ball. Now, when doing this, you want to make this little house under here. You want to have the ball on your fingertips. And the ball, you want to have your shoulders square, your feet square, and the ball should be right here in this little pocket, and you should go straight up and shoot like that and flick with fingertips. Now, look at the rotation on the ball. The ball should rotate like that every time to have good rotation on the ball. You want everything to be square, everything to be straight. They always ask, what do shooters look at? I look at the middle of the rim. I don't look at the front, I don't look at the back. I look at the middle. I expect that ball to go in every time. Now let me give you the next step, the very first drill you can do to actually implementing these techniques. To keep this very simple for you guys, you either need a couch or a bed or something that you can lay down flat on, maybe put your head on something and look straight up at the ceiling. It's very, very simple. You don't need a basket, you don't need anything. I used to do this every night growing up. I used to live with my ball. Now it's obviously not the most sanitary in the world, but you can have an indoor, you can have an outdoor ball. I used to take my ball everywhere with me. But here's what it is. You lay down on a pillow, on a flat surface. Make sure you're as flat as possible, keeping the same technique that I just taught you, laying down, looking at the ceiling, and try to pick like one spot on the ceiling that you can find that looks the exact same, and you want to try to shoot the ball straight every single time in a straight line. So I'm picking my spot, I'm looking straight, and you want the ball to come right back into your shooting pocket. So it's here, straight up, and really snapping that wrist and getting the rotation on the ball that you want to have every time you shoot your shot. So it's here, guide hand is straight, everything is in motion, you go straight up and flick, and it should come right back down in that same spot. Every single time, right back to that same spot. This also, that was a little off. That was a little off. It takes a lot of focus. It's not the easiest to talk and mention other things while you're doing it. It helps you with flicking your wrist. It sounds ridiculous, but your wrist gets really tired from doing it. And repetition, it helps your arm and your wrist will get less tired As you shoot more reps and as you do this more often, you will not get as tired and you can shoot way more shots and create habits from doing this. So one more time I'll do this and then we'll go into something else. Okay, so what I showed you guys inside was a majority of upper body stuff. So it's arms, it's technique, it's form. Now what I'm gonna be showing you is implementing the lower body into it. Again, no court, we're just in the front yard here. We were inside the house before. This is stuff you can do at home during the quarantine. So, footwork is super important. Half of shooting a jump shot is your rhythm. A lot of shooters get into a rhythm and they cannot miss. The rhythm is one of the most important parts of the shot. This is a great drill for just doing this over and over again, getting the repetition of the footwork and the rhythm into your jump shot. First step is spinning the ball. You spin the ball. How you want to step into it is 1-2. If you're right-handed, left-right is much easier to shoot. If you're left-handed, right-left is much easier to shoot. You can do this coming off of drills. I'll show you that after. First step, spin the ball, step into it, left-right, into your shot. Now, what they say is ball in the air, feet in the air, which means when the ball is in the air, your feet are in the air, stepping into your shot. Now guys, this stuff works, it's legit, it's legal. I've done it my whole career. I was all-time leading scorer in high school. I played at the #1 school in Division I basketball at Baylor when I was there for 2 years. I also played at Pepperdine for 2 years, which is also D1. This stuff works. I was an elite shooter in college basketball. It's not a travel. When the ball's in the air, your feet are in the air, you step into it, 1-2, shot. You do it every time. Now, I shoot the same way every time, whether it's off a catch, I'm 1-2, off a catch, I'm 1-2, wherever it comes from, because I shoot the same way every single time. So, when you're doing it when you're coming off a curl or a screen, you do it the same way, spin, left, right, into your shot. The other way, sometimes you might have to shoot right, left if you're coming off the screen the other way, here, right, left, but it's all just repetition. As long as you practice it over and over again, you will get it down. Here's the drill that you can do in your yard over and over again. Like I said, spin the ball, ball in the air, feet in the air, 1-2. It's a little hop step, left to right for me because I'm a right-hand shooter, and you just do it over and over again into your shot. Practicing that shot every time. Ball in the air, feet in the air, hop into it, shot. Ball in the air, feet in the air, hop into it, shot. And the more you do it, it becomes a workout, trust me. Ball in the air, feet in the air, shot. Adding those same techniques that we used inside to outside, ball in the air, feet in the air, left, right, shot. You can even slow it down. Ball in the air, feet in the air, left, right, shot. Ball in the air, feet in the air, left, right, shot. Do it off a screen, same way, curl. Ball in the air, feet in the air, left, right, shot. Pick a point, pick a marker, a tree, a bush, something you have in your front yard to act as the basket. So if the basket's there, ball in the air, feet in the air, turn, shot, 1-2. That's not using anything around you, that's just being in the driveway. We have a garage, so I'm gonna use the wall on the garage to show you a drill that you can do against the wall. Okay, so I have a high point on this wall. I'm going to pick a spot on the wall and I'm gonna implement everything that we've done so far, from the form to the feet, and I'm gonna pick a spot on the wall and hit that spot every single time and pretend like I'm looking at a basket and shooting right into a basket. So I'm here, ball in the air, feet in the air, using my form, same spot every time. I got a shadow on the wall, I'm gonna pick that spot. Same spot every time.
If we only had the time.
Hit the same spot every single time. Just do that over and over again. You can even back up. You can go closer. I've hit that same spot every time. Even if you're in the general area. Every time. I can do this over and over. So we're trying to make the best of a situation that we have right now. It's not safe to go out to courts. It's not safe to go out into public, be around other people. So the best we can do out of the situation is to continue to get better every day, whether that's working on our ball handling or our shooting or technique or form or whatever it is. There are no excuses to getting better. You should be doing this stuff every single day so that when the time comes and the virus is over, that you are ahead of your competition and better than everybody else. The stuff that Dev is giving you guys is really good stuff. It's just repetition, it's just practice, it's just getting that handle right. You have to do it over and over again, doing it as fast as you can, doing it as hard as you can. Making mistakes is okay. Continue to do this stuff, continue to watch his videos, continue to watch my videos. We will get you guys ready and prepared to get to the next level. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today's video, we're out. If you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. We're out. Peace.
All right, I'm going to say this again. Please stay at home. I appreciate you guys watching the video and committing to it, but don't go to a court right now. Nobody wants to get on the court worse than me right now because I want to help you guys get better faster, but we can't. We got to stay inside, stay clean, and do the right thing so that we can ultimately get basketball back and get to operate normally. However, take this time to better yourself. It's time to get better. Now, whether that's reading a book, whether that's learning how to draw, whether that's learning a new language or learn how to dribble the basketball, take this time and use it wisely because it may never happen again. You got to think about it. Time is almost meaningless right now. I go to sleep sometimes at 2 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't matter. I can wake up whenever I want and I can get right back to work. How many times in life have you ever had that? Probably never, all right? So now we need to take advantage of this time and continue to get better at whatever we do. That's what staying in the lab is all about. Go on Instagram, post your videos, and I will post them to my stories. I'm excited to see your progress. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate it.